5 top-rated tourist attractions in Florida. Beaches, amusement parks, national parks, and an array of unique tourist attractions make Florida one of the most visited states in America. Families flock to Orlando, while sunseekers head to the coastal cities like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, a string of cities along the southern Gulf Coast, and in summer, to the brilliant white sand beaches of the Florida Panhandle. For a taste of island life, there is nothing quite like the Florida Keys, where life runs at a slower pace and Key West seems a world away from the mainland. You'll also find a long list of must-see sites and events, from the Kennedy Space Center to the Daytona 500, spread across the state. Florida is a place that lends itself to return visits. Our countdown will start with Number 5. Everglades National Park. Everglades National Park protects 1.5 million acres of marsh and swamp, an important and fragile ecosystem that supports alligators, American crocodiles, Florida panthers, deer, turtles, egrets, manatees, river otters, and many other species. It is one of the largest parks in the country and offers a unique opportunity to see some of these creatures in the wild. The entire area is a wide, shallow river that flows from Lake Okeechobee to the Bay of Florida. The bottom of this river is porous limestone over the top of a bedrock base called the Tamiami Formation. It catches rainfall and acts as southern Florida's main water reservoir. Airboat rides are the best way to see the Everglades and catch a glimpse of alligators and other wildlife. Half-day tours from Miami will take you from your hotel to the Everglades for a 30-minute airboat ride and alligator show. Moving on to Number 4. Miami Beach and the Art Deco Historic District. Although time spent lounging on the beach on a hot day is a must, Miami Beach is about much more than just the glorious, wide stretch of golden sand that lines the Atlantic. One of the things that makes Miami Beach so unique among Florida's beach destinations is the Art Deco Historic District. Beautifully restored buildings, mainly from the 1930s and early 1940s, reflect the city's vibrant history and create an ambience like you won't find in other cities. Today, many of these buildings are high-end hotels, condominiums, and restaurants. Along Ocean Drive, the legendary oceanfront street overlooking South Beach, you'll find several outstanding Art Deco buildings, including the Hotel Breakwater South Beach, the Carlisle, and the Park Central Hotel, now part of the new Celano Hotel complex. Collins Avenue is another street in the area worth strolling along, with more classic buildings. The Delano South Beach and the National Hotel Miami Beach are both standout Art Deco properties along Collins Avenue. Our countdown continues with Number 3. Universal Studios. Universal Studios in Orlando is a fantastic experience, and for many visitors, it often tops a visit to Walt Disney World. This huge amusement park offers all kinds of fantastic rides and recreated sets based on popular movies and shows. Unbelievable 3D and 4D simulator rides, thrill rides, and wet and wild rides at the newest theme park, Universal's Volcano Bay, are some of the highlights. You can also find tamer rides for younger children to enjoy. One of the most popular and impressive attractions is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where you can board the Hogwarts Express, wander through Hogsmeade Village, or of course, hop on a ride. Moving on to Number 2. Kennedy Space Center. The Kennedy Space Center is one of Florida's most exciting, fascinating, and educational attractions. Located on Florida's Space Coast, this huge complex is where space exploration has made history. Today, you can see rockets and the Space Shuttle Atlantis, meet an astronaut, and learn about missions to space. The Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is divided into mission zones, each of which features interesting displays and interactive exhibits focused on specific themes. Displays are designed with all ages in mind, making this an engaging experience for adults or families. The Behind the Gates Kennedy Space Center bus tour takes you to restricted areas for a look at historic launch sites and other facilities with limited access to the public. This is included with your daily admission. Each area takes time to see, and you should expect to spend a full day at the Kennedy Space Center. Many people visit the Space Center on day trips from Orlando, which is about an hour away if you don't hit traffic, but if you want to stay closer to get an early start at the Space Center, you can find quality chain hotels in Titusville. Some good options include the Hampton Inn, Fairfield Marriott, and the Holiday Inn, all conveniently located off Interstate 95, just 15 to 20 minutes from the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. And finally, our number 1 spot is Walt Disney World. For the ultimate amusement park experience, there's no place quite like Disney World in Orlando. The magic of Disney has not worn off over the decades as millions of visitors still flock here each year to enjoy the Magic Kingdom and the many other attractions of this mega amusement park. The number of things to do and see here has grown over the years and now includes an extensive list that reaches far beyond the traditional theme parks. If you're looking for more ideas, consider checking out the water parks of Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon, the exotic animals of Animal Kingdom Park, or Disney Hollywood Studios. You'll also find all kinds of dining experiences, shopping areas, and shows. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for daily videos.